Good morning. Welcome to the sacred space in your heart from which we can discuss topics of life that challenge us when they present themselves into our existence. Today, I'd like to talk to you about uncertainty and how uncertainty comes into our life for such a grand purpose that we may miss if we are focused in the challenges that it also brings along. Think for a moment, how is it that you like to face uncertainty? Or perhaps you like to avoid it despite its insistence upon your life. Uncertainty is something that we all face at one point or another. And it is necessary for us to look at it and dissect and find out what it actually is teaching us and why is it that we are presenting a moment of uncertainty in our lives. When uncertainty comes, when it shows up into our existence, it's filled with gifts that will allow us to, that has the potential to propel us forward into our destiny, into our life's purpose, into the next steps that we need to take. Naturally, it activates within us a level of overwhelming instability, right? And as humans, we like to know exactly what it is that we're doing, know exactly where we're headed. We like to be certain of our steps. We like to be certain of what we do. We like to take control of the things that mold our reality. But it is one of the reasons that uncertainty shows up to actually teach us to let go of control. You see, control, my friend, is also an illusion. You have control of who you are, but you cannot control life, and you cannot control other people, and you cannot control circumstances and the way they present themselves to you. So when you're facing uncertainty, if you can take control of your energy, of your nervous system, and bring it back to center, that would allow you to handle the uncertainty from a place of balance and from a place of alignment. Now, if you're not in balance and if you're not in alignment, handling uncertainty could be catastrophic and very chaotic. However, if it is presenting itself into your existence, is for several reasons. And I like to discuss 3 of them in this video because I find them to be the most relevant and the ones that we should be focused on as we handle uncertainty in our lives. Life has a wonderful way of putting us into a place in which we are invited to dive into the unknown. Out of fear and out of choosing our comfort zone, we decide not to necessarily engage into the unknown aspects of our lives because we don't know what's behind them. We don't know what to expect. We don't know how to respond to it. We don't know what is on the other side of that. And we like to stay within the boundaries of what it is that we do know. And sometimes we, for the most part, we actually choose to stay within that known areas, that know, the knowing, the areas in which we feel comfortable navigating, despite the fact that we may be unhappy within them. Okay? So one of the reasons why the unknown shows up into our existence is to allow us the opportunity to let go of control. Because not until we actually release control, we are able to actually release the resistance that is preventing us from moving forward. So the reason we are facing uncertainty is an invitation from the universe to learn to release control in the things that you cannot control and actually focus in those things that you can control, such as your thoughts, your emotions, your energy field, your responses to life, choosing to look at things from a higher perspective, a perspective that will open you into actually being able to see the potentials that are ahead. Okay, because if you are overwhelmed and if you keep yourself under the overwhelming state of uncertainty, you automatically cloud your judgment with all the worries. You cloud your judgment with the fears. So ideally, once you're facing uncertainty in your life, as you choose to release control of all those things that you cannot control, channel that control, that desire for control, into your own being. And that would allow you to align yourselves and put yourself into a perspective that would actually allow you to look at the circumstances from a higher perspective. Okay? Now, learning to trust is another reason why I believe we face uncertainty. Learning to trust ourselves more. And learning to trust life, the universe, and the higher intelligence that is indeed in control of the things that you and I cannot control. Whether you call it God, the universe, your higher self, whatever it is that you like, that you identify with as a higher intelligence that is creating this life, this external circumstances for you. There needs to be a trust in that, because that has its perfect timing. That does not work with our egotistic time frames. It doesn't work in our own timelines. It works in perfect timing, because time does not exist. It is a construct. It is a tool that we have created to organize our lives, and it serves us. But in truth, the way life works, things do not unfold when you want them to necessarily, but rather when they should unfold. Everything does happen in perfect timing. So surrendering your control and shifting that energy into controlling yourself and trusting that there is a higher intelligence behind everything that you are actually facing, which is pushing you into circumstances that provide you opportunities for your growth, expansion, and for the alignment of your life into your life's purpose, into your life's mission. There is a grander intelligence that is supporting our lives. As I read once, Paulo Coelho, and in his books, I believe it's The Alchemist, he says that the whole entire universe is conspiring with you. Obviously, I'm paraphrasing, but it's conspiring with you to make your dreams come true, to make your plans come true. But you wanting to control it all, controlling things that you don't have control over, is keeping you in a resistance that doesn't allow things to flow naturally. So as you face uncertainty, channel that control you wish to have for things into yourself, into your mind. Control your own emotions, control your alignment, control your actions, and align into this natural flow of life. Surrender into the trust that will allow you to flow with things as they come along into your existence, instead of resisting them. This uncertainty that we face also is a call, an invitation for us to trust ourselves even deeper. Trusting that we have everything that we need inside of us. We have everything, all the ancient wisdom that we have accumulated from past lives and in this life. The full awareness of the whole entire universe is within us. As within, so without. Everything that is in the universe, as above, so below. Everything that exists, you are able to tap into it. If only you gave yourself the opportunity to focus your attention into connecting to that inner intelligence that is within you, this inner knowing that is your spirit and your higher self and your soul speaking into your heart, into your life, guiding you and showing you those next steps. So that balance, that alignment that you seek, cannot be found in external circumstances and cannot be found in other people. It is only found within when we aligned with ourselves and with this natural flow of life. So as we face uncertainty, as we align ourselves with our internal rhythms, with our internal truth, as we surrender to this higher intelligence that actually knows what it's doing and that does have your best interest at heart. Because despite your perception, despite the fact that you may find yourself experiencing very challenging moments, you are facing them because they are precisely what is molding you, what is pushing you forward, what is being the catalyst in the present moment for you to evolve. But it requires you to step out of worry, step out of limitations, step out of the desire to control the external, and actually focus your energy in that which will give you the light to take steps forward. And it may not give you, for the most part, it does not give you the full picture ahead. And that is okay. That is actually perfect, because that allows you to bring your existence into the present moment. You don't need to know it all. You just need to be in the present moment and know what you're doing now. Because what you're doing now is literally creating that future. The present circumstances, I would consider them to be past tense, because the present circumstances are the result of what you have already created and they have already manifested into existence. So your future is created in the present moment. And in the present moment, you need to take control of your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, your actions, so that then you can create that future. So you're creating those steps in the now. And as you align with your higher self, you'll be able to have the clarity that is necessary to take the next step forward. So don't resist uncertainty. Don't drown yourself in the unknown. There's nothing to be drowned. There's just things to be discovered. Life is meant to be discovered. Life is meant to be lived in the unknown. Like a child, the child's wondering. That's why all these ancient scriptures are inviting us to tap into the child within. That child that lives life in a state of wonder. Like they don't know what's coming up. They're discovering life. And that is beautiful, to discover what is unknown. But it requires for us to find the peace inside, the stability that is within us, the alignment that is helping us to connect to that unknown that is in alignment with our life's purpose. The unknown is filled with opportunities to propel us forward. If only we took the time to look at it with our third eye, not with these eyes. These eyes are looking at the physical, tangible reality, which is a result of the things we have already created in the past with our energies, with our intentions and with our thoughts, and what it is that we have brought into existence. So welcome the unknown. Invite it into your life. Don't resist it. because it is in the unknown that we are able to create endless possibilities. It is within the unknown that we can tap into all these potentials that we can literally align with and eventually manifest. Don't be afraid of the unknown, because the unknown holds the keys to your destiny, the destiny that you were meant to live, that you were born to live, the destiny that you want to align with. But you can only discover that when you tap into it. So I welcome you today to take a leap of faith. I invite you to take a leap of faith, and I welcome you into this field of the unknown, because as you choose to take a leap of faith and dive into this unknown and choosing to trust yourself and choosing to trust this higher intelligence that is supporting your journey forward, you're going to be tapping into miraculous things that you're going to be discovering along the way. And that is so juicy. That makes life worth living. It is a playground. It is a playground of existence. If only you dare to believe, if only you dare to tap into it. Join me there. Join me in the ethers. Join me in the unknown. We can connect at that level and explore the unknown together, bringing it into manifestation. It's fun, believe me. It's very much fun. It's only a decision away. It's only a shift of perception away. If only you chose to look at things from a higher perspective and not from this three-dimensional, fear-based, limited perspective from which we're coming out of and into the fifth dimensional state of being, which is connected to the quantum field. My friends, I send you my love from the depth of my heart. And I invite you to look within yourselves, evolve into yourselves. Take a leap of faith in the areas in which you know already you should be taking that leap of faith, because you already know this. This is information that is within you. This is information that is resonating with your heart, because at a deeper level, at a soul level, you know there is more to life than just what you see. Okay? I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.